So, today we are going to have a very heated discussion. And that discussion is which fast food place would be like top tier favorite for each character in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, something to note, we are in the US and we are on the East Coast, so we don't have Whataburger, we don't have In-N-Out, we don't have a lot of things that other places have, so they are not on this list if we don't have any connection to them. We tried to pick places that were pretty known, like pretty big chains. So hopefully we did an okay job with that. But this is basically what we narrowed it down to. So we've got Arby's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Cinnabon, Dairy Queen, Dunkin' Donuts. I know they're called Dunkin' now, but that's stupid, so we're calling them Dunkin' Donuts. Five Guys, KFC, McDonald's, Panera, Pizza Hut / Domino's. We felt like they were close enough. I know that some people probably prefer one to the other, but like they're not that different, so we put them together. Whereas Burger King and McDonald's, I feel like they're more split. We also have Starbucks, Subway, and Taco Bell. So these are the ones that we picked. I hope we did a good job. No Carl's Jr. or Hardee's in the Northeast. No, we don't have those. Or Jack in the Box, or yeah, there's a lot of places we don't have here. So I'm hoping that these are a lot. You're in Starbucks. Yes, Kat would be in the Starbucks category for sure. We almost put Long John Silver's just for Flayn, but because she would be the only character who would eat there, we decided not to. So we'll have to put her somewhere else, and that's fine. All right, are you ready, Eco?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is on Tiermaker, and it was made by Saint Saros. Wow, that's pretty...
What?
She's got nothing else going on, I guess, so good for her. So she made this. I picked this one because their portraits were a little bigger, so they were easier to see, I thought, than having them be further away, except for the actual wolves, but... So anyway, we went with this one this time. This is a different Tiermaker than we used last time. Okay, so do we want to start with Golden Deer this time? Mix it up?
Sure.
Okay.
We started with Black Eagles the first time, right?
Yeah. We also have their time skip portraits. I'm probably just going to ignore those. Would probably just stick with pre-time skip for this. So, let's start with Claude. Where do you think Claude would go out of all of these places?
There's
so many. Everywhere
he's a lot.
He's chaotic. He would get one meal and then get dessert at a different place. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. He would be everywhere. I would say probably either Panera or Starbucks.
I was kind of leaning towards Starbucks. I feel like Claude would be...
Claude's a coffee nerd. Like...
Well, I think he could overhear a lot of conversations at Starbucks, too. You know?
Yeah,
He's trying
that's
to
a good point.
Get information. I think Starbucks is a good place where you can sit down and pretend to look busy while you're actually just eavesdropping on people. He just shows up with the laptop, but he's like secretly listening to other people, you know?
Yeah, it's a good place to go sit and look intellectual while you're just shitposting on the internet. So,
yeah.
That would be Claude.
All right. Starbucks it is for Claude. How about Raphael? Where's Raphael gonna eat? We got a lot of options here for Raphael. I don't see Raphael going to Panera.
No, Panera's a little too dainty for him. I'm gonna say Arby's.
I was kind of thinking Arby's too because the meat.
Yeah, Arby's.
Yeah.
They have the meats.
They have the meats. Also KFC. Oh, I like KFC too.
I have a new monster.
Is it good?
A new flavor of Monster. I don't know. We're about to find out.
What flavor is it?
It's Aussie lemonade style.
Oh,
Or
well, if it's good, you
Aussie style lemonade.
You should let me. Oh, Lacius makes a good point. KFC, because he could get a bucket of chicken. I feel like Raphael would absolutely get a bucket of chicken.
He would go for volume.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go KFC, I think. Because that's a lot of food. And he could get, I think he would love the side dishes as well. I mean, who doesn't love mashed potatoes, biscuits? You got the gravy. Yeah, I think he's there for KFC. Because in Arby's, I mean, you can get a decent sandwich and fries, but you're not going to get the same amount of food. So, yeah, good call. Good call, chat. All right, how about Lorenz? Where's Lorenz going to go? First off, I think we can eliminate most of, you know, like your McDonald's, Burger King. He's not going to be caught dead there.
No, he's going to be in Panera.
I'm thinking Panera as well. I mean, out of all of these, Panera's probably the most expensive. Maybe
it's the
Starbucks,
most expensive, and it's also, I think, overall the snootiest.
Yeah, of all of these fast food places, I would say Panera probably is.
Do you want to taste this monster?
Huh?
Do you want to taste this monster?
Yeah, do you hate it? It sounds like you hate it.
It's weird.
Why is it weird?
It's weird. It's bitter.
Great. All right, bring it up here. Probably gonna hate it. All right, so Lorenz is chilling at Panera by himself. How about Ignatz? Where is Ignatz gonna go? Keto will judge it. I will. You hate KFC mashed potatoes? Oh, I always like their mashed potatoes. Although I haven't eaten there in a while. You think Ignatz would go to Subway? That's a good point. I could see Ignatz at Subway. I don't know. No, I don't think we've ever had this one before. This looks like a different can.
Because it has actual calories in it, so I usually don't buy it. But it's new.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's bitter. It's a little sour, but that makes sense for lemonade.
Sour,
but if I'm going to drink a lemonade one, I would drink the Rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it the more I think about it. Anyway, we're not getting that again. You could see Iggy with Subway. Ignatz would go to a maid cafe. Oh my gosh. Ignatz is in the dumpster where he eats the scraps. Damn, Umbreons. Well, there's $5 footlongs. Think since that's not an option, you think he'd go to Starbucks and paint? I don't know if I see him at Starbucks, like in that atmosphere. Think he might go to Dunkin'? I kind of like Subway. Can't be anything with grease. He's got a sensitive stomach. Yeah. Dunkin', he can't afford Starbucks? Damn, Cat. I mean, he is a commoner. Yes, he is. We know how Cat feels about commoners. All right, I'm waiting for Eco to get back because I'm curious what he thinks. I'm stuck between... Oh, hello. For Ignatz, what do you think of Dunkin' Donuts or Subway? Kat has informed me that he cannot afford Starbucks. So...
Oh, right.
You meant because he's an artist? Yeah, sure, Kat. Sure, Kat.
I think he would go to Subway.
You think?
Yeah. Because you can just because you can get more food for probably the same amount of money. Dunkin' Donuts pretty much just sells donuts.
I feel like Dunkin' Donuts mostly sells coffee.
And
drinks, I don't think people
but...
really go there for donuts that much anymore because you can get better donuts at a better place, which is probably why they dropped donuts from Dunkin'. But I just think Dunkin' sounds dumb. Anyway, Ignatz, I could see Ignatz going to Subway and then telling everyone how his amazing sandwich was only $5. right? Like, he'd be that guy. They'd be like, this was only $5, guys. You know?
Yeah.
All right. That's my thought on that. Hilda. Where's Hilda going?
She's not going anywhere. She's having somebody go get it for her.
Okay, well, still, if we had to have Hilda go to a place.
I would want to say she would go somewhere where she could, like, flirt a cashier into giving her something for free.
Yeah.
She would probably, that's a good point. She would probably go to wherever Claude went. She'd sit there in Starbucks with Claude.
I feel like she would be one of those girls that has her own Starbucks tumbler that goes in there with her sunglasses, you know? You know what I mean? I feel like Hilda's probably a Starbucks girl. Hilda goes to Wendy's. Think she'd secretly be about Taco Bell in private. She orders
That's
the obnoxious
probably
drinks.
accurate.
Yeah, Hilda only orders off the secret menu, and every time her order is just ridiculous. Super long, really complicated. They hate her when she comes in. I'm putting her in Starbucks. I think she would go there. Now, Lysithea.
I would like a venti unicorn.
Venti unicorn.
We
Yeah,
don't
for
have
sure.
the stuff for that. I'll wait.
You're saying she's a Karen?
She'd be a Karen.
Yeah.
She would have Karen moments.
Yeah. I agree. Lysithea is definitely going straight to
Lysithea's going to
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
I think that's an easy one, and part of the reason why I put Cinnabon on this list, because I'm like, I can think of a few people that would just go to Cinnabon. Because Dairy Queen's great and everything, but that's ice cream, and she wants some, baked goods, and Cinnabon is way
No.
better than Dunkin' Donuts in terms of, when you
Dunkin'
rather
Donuts
have...
doesn't hold a candle to Cinnabon.
Yeah. No. Like, who would want Dunkin' Donuts old, crusty donuts when you could get a Cinnabon, you know?
Lysithea would want one of those massive cinnamon rolls all to herself.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. Mary Ann. Where would Mary Ann go?
I can think of a few lines of reasoning for this.
Oh, no.
First, I could think of Dunkin' Donuts because she doesn't believe she's worthy of good food.
Oh, my God.
But if I'm being nicer, she'd probably go to Panera because she could just, like, get her food. Have you ever been in a Panera? There's always, like, that one table that's tucked in a corner all the way in the back and you can't really see anybody and nobody can see you. That would be her.
Yeah, I think Panera is quiet. I think a lot of these other places would have foot traffic. A lot of it, Like, McDonald's is always hopping. And that'd be too loud for her. I think she'd be able to find something that she would like to eat at Panera, and it would also be a quiet environment. So I think Panera. All right.
She would keep her hood up until she sat down so Lorenz didn't talk to her.
She's like at a table over here. Unfortunately, I can't actually put her over here, but you get it. So I forgot that Leonie existed for a minute, but Leonie is also in Golden Deer. Where's Leonie going? I feel
Leonie's going to Arby's.
I was just gonna say Arby's for the meats.
She's going for the meats.
I think so. I think Arby's because
She needs protein.
Protein. Here's the thing. I don't know if is he okay. Dad's here. I think Dad would also be Arby's, so I feel like she would follow him to Arby's. So can we agree that Gerald would also go to Arby's out of all these places? Because I think so. I think so. Look at this. I have to scroll.
Arby's would give Gerald the most authentic, like, camping outside food feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could see Gerald at KFC, but I feel like he would prefer the meat sandwich. You know, Leonie sells her hunts to Arby's. That's also a good point. So yeah,
She's
Gerald
the supplier.
Gerald has told Leonie about his love of Arby's, and now Leonie only eats at Arby's. Nowhere else.
Hey kid, have I ever told you about this place that has the meats?
Have I ever told you about my meats?
Have I ever told you how much I love meat? Meat, 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 meat.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's do Blue Lions next. Where's Dimitri going?
I don't have a very good
meat.
answer for that.
I don't either. You think McDonald's? Yeah.
Why though?
Burger King because it's trash. Damn.
Ooh.
I love the hot takes that everyone seems to have about Burger King being garbage. He doesn't care about taste, just nostalgia. Wow. Dimitri would go to Chick-fil-A because it's the problematic place. Dimitri gets trashy Burger King. You know what? Okay, hear me out, and I'm ready for all Dimmy stands to dislike this VOD. I think Burger King because he would have that fake ass crown because he's a terrible king, and I stand by that.
Wow, he can be friends with Theseus.
Oh shit. I'm just saying.
He and Theseus can sit over there and wear their little paper crowns and be terrible rulers.
Yep. I am here for Dimitri as at Burger King.
And Asterius is just sitting there disapprovingly being like, "You are devouring my kin, king."
Poor Asterius deserves so much better. All right. Dedu. Where's Dedu? Dedu likes to cook. I feel like all of these places he would not really... I don't know if he would be...
I don't think he would be into any of these places.
I think he'd rather cook for himself, yeah?
Probably.
So he would probably just follow Dimitri to Burger
Do we have
King.
a Hello Fresh tier? He'd be in the Hello Fresh tier.
If Hello Fresh were available, Dedu would work for Hello Fresh, I think. But since it's not, I think Dedu would just follow Dimitri to Burger King.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, though, he'd probably go to Panera himself, but he's probably going to be following Dimitri. He just wouldn't order anything. Yeah, agreed. He's not ordering anything from Burger King. I just don't see that. All right. So, how about Felix? Where's
Felix
going?
is a simple man also.
Yeah.
He would care about utility and efficiency over taste, which he says straight up. That's not even like an assessment by me. He just says
I agree with that.
So,
you think McDonald's then? I feel like that's the most basic.
He'd swing through the drive-through.
Yeah. Also, it's open all hours. Well, not all of them, but I think most of them are 24 hours. And I feel like Felix could definitely be somebody that's training until 3 a.m. and then needs food. So, McDonald's to oppose the boar.
Yes.
Perfect.
Which he could have the same convenience over taste at Taco Bell, but I feel like Taco Bell is so fickle, both with their hours and the quality. He would get so pissed off.
Yeah.
He's what?
He'd get really pissed off at having just like one time being able to just go there at 10 at night and then the next time they're just closed for no reason, even though it says they're open.
He's in McDonald's because he got banned from Taco Bell for throwing his order against the drive-thru window when it was wrong. For the 5th time.
Taco Bell's also nearly open all night. Not our Taco Bells. Our Taco Bells are never open when they say they're open.
Our Taco Bells have fear of the dark. They just like the sun starts going down. They're like, Jesus Christ, we gotta get home.
Yeah. Also, they get our order wrong all the time. So I feel like McDonald's is probably... Yours open till 2? Ours doesn't even... They don't even stay up until 10.
Their sign says they are open until 2. They close whenever they fucking feel like it.
Perfect. That's canon now that he was banned from Taco Bell. I can see that. Definitely see that. All right. So Felix has been banned from Taco Bell. Now, let's see. How about Ash? I mean, I kind of want to say Cinnabon because he's a cinnamon roll. But I could also see him going to Dunkin' Donuts for just donut holes. Like, just one of those big things of donut holes.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. What do you guys think? McDonald's? That's the only reason you go to Dunkin' Donuts? Oh, he and his siblings go to Pizza Hut. Oh, I could see that.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot that he has siblings.
Yeah, I could see him taking them all to Pizza Hut. Also, he would probably see that as being the most cost-effective. Like, you can get a pretty big pizza for a decent price. But no dad anymore, Cat? Pizza was your first
everybody's
inclination.
happy because
All
you can
right.
get like 3 toppings.
Yeah. Yeah, he could do, you know, half cheese, half pepperoni. Like, you've got a lot of options there. And then the breadsticks, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna want breadsticks. So, yeah, I think that's a good fit for Ash. How about Ingrid?
My gut reaction was Arby's again.
Going with the meats.
She loves food. Like
She does love
canon,
food.
she loves food.
Yeah.
So I feel like she would dig into a big old Arby's meat sandwich.
I think she would go any of these places, to be fair. Ingrid
She would.
Ingrid's everywhere. She's a little picky. I feel like she would go to more of like Arby's, maybe Chick-fil-A.
Oh, she would go to Chick-fil-A.
Because it's churchly.
Because it's a little bit problematic.
Wow. Sums it up, doesn't it? Chat, what do you think?
Because it's super good food, but
But
I don't know, man. I'm
Like,
just saying.
I think Chick-fil-A is the right answer.
If you believe that all people everywhere are equally valid, you can't eat Chick-fil-A without a little pang of guilt. And
Or a lot
Ingrid
of
wouldn't
guilt.
feel that guilt. So
No. Where will she go on Sundays? Ingrid needs food every day. Well, like I said, I think she'd go to most of these places, except maybe Dairy Queen. I don't really see Ingrid eating a lot of ice cream for some reason. But I think she'd be happy at most of these. But I think her main would be Chick-fil-A. She would argue about it too. Yeah. Ingrid eats a whole bucket of chicken by herself. Okay, so she goes to KFC on Sundays.
yeah, she goes there on Sundays.
She just really likes chicken, I guess is what we're saying. How about Annette? Where's Annette going? I think Annette might go to Dairy Queen.
She's a Dairy Queen girl.
I'd
She
see
just
her.
get an ice cream cone,
Yeah, with sprinkles. Chat.
maybe a Blizzard.
Oh, could go. Could go Blizzard. You think Cinnabon?
I was gonna say Cinnabon too, but
I think Mercedes would go to Cinnabon.
Mercedes would definitely go to Cinnabon. I think Annette might want maybe a little more variety. I don't know though. I haven't been to a Cinnabon in years.
Yeah,
So I don't even know what they have. Annette. We're on Annette.
I don't think Cinnabon has a huge variety. So I feel like Yeah, I think Annette would want to change it up every now and then. And might be more interested in Dairy Queen. But I think
'Cause
Mercedes
some
would
Dairy
be
Queens have
Cinnabon.
food. They have like real food.
Yeah, they do. Not all of them, but some of them.
Not all of them.
You think Annette would be Dairy Queen? You think Annette would go or Mercy would go? I feel like they would. I think she would go with Mercy, but then they would also go to Dairy Queen. So I think she and Mercedes would go to Cinnabon so that Mercedes could get her big old Cinnabon. And then they would walk to Dairy Queen so that Annette could get her Blizzard of the month. Whatever Blizzard it is. She'd probably be fond of like the Thin Mints one, like the Girl Scouts one.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So that's something you can see. Annette goes to Dairy Queen, yeah. Oh, you miss Marianne. We decided on Panera because they would actually have food that she would like and she can sit at the quiet table in the back. That was our thought, Lacius. Okay. Sylvain.
What was your point? Wait, Lacius had a point for Marianne.
Okay, what was your point? Sylvain is Taco Bell. You know what? I'd
Yeah,
probably agree with that.
I have no argument against that.
I could also see Sylvain going to Five Guys, though.
I could, I guess.
So my idea was that she'd go to the place where she'd feel most bad about herself. Well, someone said Dunkin' Donuts because their food is crap, and she wouldn't feel like
that's what I said.
Yeah, that she wouldn't feel like she was good enough for Starbucks. My boy goes to Taco Bell. I can see Sylvain being at Taco Bell.
Where's he taking his dates, though?
Taco Bell.
He's gonna take his dates to the place where he can see the most potential other dates. But yeah, for himself, he'd probably just go to Taco Bell.
I still think he would bring a date to Taco Bell.
That's probably true.
And then afterwards, he would join Felix at McDonald's. Which Felix would be like, can you not?
He would schmooze his date into paying for his food at Taco Bell and then go annoy Felix at McDonald's.
He's that guy in the TikTok about the girl who had to pay for a first date with a guy who ordered 100 tacos. Oh
What
my
the fuck?
god. I have not seen that, but yes.
What human being can eat 100 tacos at... Ugh.
Cat's like, I'll send it.
Ugh. One time we got the box of like 24 tacos, and that was too much food for both of us. Like, 100? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's no way I could eat even 12 in that 24 box. I could probably eat like 3, maybe. Also, I just get sick of it. It's too much. Also, Taco Bell's tacos aren't that good.
It was terrifying for... Terrifying?
You can eat 20 tacos? Oh my goodness, Umbreons.
Infuriating, I can see, but...
You're satisfied with your 3 chalupas? You'd eat more than that? I don't know.
Too much chalupa.
So much chalupa. Okay, I think Sylvain would go to Taco Bell, but then would take his dates to Subway and act like he was taking them out someplace nice. That would be his version of a nice place. That's my thought. He wouldn't spring for Panera, but he would spring for Subway. That sounds like a terrible story, Kat.
Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. You just need to watch it and see why it's terrifying. Oh, Christ. Well, I'm sure I will be watching this after the stream.
Sylvain's too cheap for Panera.
He is. Don't bring down the char.
Okay, so we're into Black Eagles now. Let's start with Caspar.
5 Guys.
Yeah. I think Caspar would go to 5 Guys. I mean, he'd probably be fine anywhere. For the most, but like any of the Arby's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, he'd probably be fine at any of those, but I feel like he would prefer 5 Guys. That'd be
He would
his...
show up back to class with a Chick-fil-A bag, and then Petra would spend the next 10 minutes lecturing him on why they're problematic.
I think it would be Dorothea who would be doing that.
Oh, yeah, true. It would also be Dorothea.
Dorothea would definitely be like, let me educate you. Okay. Speaking of Dorothea, where's Dorothea going? I feel like
Dorothea is probably a Starbucks girl.
that was kind of my thought. I think she'd either be Starbucks or Panera.
Yeah, I don't know, cuz they're both pretty pricey, but
Well, that's what her date's for.
That's what wow.
Am I wrong? Starbucks. I think she'd go and get a cake pop. At Starbucks.
Oh my god. She'd be totally into the cake pops.
Yeah.
She's more of a coffee gal. Yeah. Hey,
right.
Dory.
Yeah, where will she pick up the rich guys?
That's true. That's a good point too. She's looking for that rich man.
Yeah. She's probably scoping them out at Starbucks.
She's inside, like, judging all the cars that drive past. Like, trying to identify the guy with the most money.
All right. Linhart. Where's Linhart going?
He's not going anywhere. He's in bed. What's the laziest option? It's one with a drive-through.
Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I feel like Linhart's Dunkin' Donuts. Of all of these.
The lowest effort, laziest place.
Yeah. He'd be half asleep behind the wheel. Duncan feels the laziest.
Which
get
one could
mashed
you
potatoes?
sleep in and not get caught? You could sleep in a Dunkin'. I've seen people sleeping in a Dunkin'.
Yeah. He could fall asleep in the drive-thru of Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think anyone would say anything. He would go to
There's
Denny's.
a lot of Dunkin' hate. Denny's! Oh, man. We don't have Denny's on here because it's not like fast food, but I forgot about Denny's when we were making the list earlier, Kita.
I don't think that counts as fast food, though. That's a diner.
It doesn't, yeah.
Like, if we're going to start talking about restaurants, that's a different conversation.
Bust out another Tiermaker.
I mean, we could, but we're not done with this one yet. All right.
Denny's
so
actually has good food, though.
Linhart is falling asleep in a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru. It's canon now. That's where he's at. How about Bernie? Where's Bernie going? Bernie likes sweets. Would Bernie go to Cinnabon, maybe? That's a whole other stream.
I saw the aftermath of a fight at a Denny's. Lol. Where would Bernie go? Would Bernie hide in the back of a Panera with Marianne?
Wait, what about a place that's open really late where no one would be there?
Open late and also probably having a drive-through so she didn't have to go in.
McDonald's?
Probably.
Bernie DoorDashed. Bernie definitely DoorDashed. But if it wasn't an option, I don't know. I think maybe McDonald's because, again, it's open really late. They have a drive-through.
Yep. And then you can still, like, order online and just, like, go pick it up.
Bernie wants food that she can hoard without leaving her room so something with staying power. I don't think any of these is going to give you that.
Jack in the Box is open late and has cake.
Interesting. What could she hoard in her room? Donut holes?
Donuts.
100 tacos? I
100 tacos.
You do not
Ew,
want to keep
gross.
those. No, they're not gonna.
They're
they
not
don't
gonna
have any-
last.
No. Pizza? What about pizza? She could hoard
Dude.
pizza.
Pizza lasts for fucking ever.
Yeah,
Yes.
she could get like a whole big pizza just for herself and have, lunch and dinner for a couple
pizza
days.
for days.
Taco Bell barely lasts until you get it home. Also,
Dude,
pizza,
I used to
pizza
work- what?
is she could get delivery, so we don't even have to factor in DoorDash. She doesn't even have
Yeah.
to leave her room. Of course, it's Pizza Hut. All right.
They deliver. They call. She's just leave it outside. The money's under the doormat. Oh my God, I used to work with a guy who would put pieces of pizza in a bag and would just leave them in the cupboard behind the cash register for days.
Oh my God, that's gross.
He's just like, look, it's like immortal food. You don't even have to refrigerate it. Like,
That's his life expectancy is lower than average, I think. That is that's a choice.
it was
Order
a
online
choice,
delivery, perfect for Bernie.
but dude, this pizza is immortal.
Yeah, I know. How are you not? It has cheese on it. Refrigerate it. Anyway, you think Petra would get Subway and not go to Arby's for the meat that Leonie caught?
I think, yeah, she would probably go to Subway too.
You think? I guess you could make a decent sub with the meats.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see her as being like full carnivore like Leonie.
Mm.
The fake bread. Who has fake bread? Oh yeah, she definitely seems like somebody that would go for like organic food or she's Panera. Think she's Panera?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Panera's kind of expensive.
I don't really see her quite fitting in there. I think she would go to KFC once by mistake. Because of the language barrier. I don't know. I'm going with my original assessment. I think she would like to build her own sub.
That's true. You customize it and put like everything on it. All right. I'll go Subway. I still think she'd fit in at Arby's though. Just putting it out
Oh
there.
yeah, she would fit in at Arby's.
How about Ferdinand von Ayer? Have you ever heard of him?
Oh my Christ, Panera.
Have you ever heard?
I am
No.
Ferdinand von Ayer.
You've never heard of him? You think Panera? any
Panera
of
or
these-
Starbucks?
Do any of these places have tea? Probably
Starbucks
not.
does.
Well, I guess Starbucks does.
Panera does.
Does Panera have tea?
Yeah.
If Ferd has 20
No, I-
reservations at 5-star restaurants, he's not eating fast food. I feel like Dorothea would bully him into trying fast food. Because she would be like, oh, so you think you're above us? This is why you're a B.
You're a bee, Ferdinand.
Iced tea is good at Panera. You think McDonald's?
Oh, to have a cultural experience of hanging out with the poors.
Oh my god, he would do that too.
But yeah, our two tea stops here are going to be Panera and Starbucks.
He'd be one of those YouTubers that's really rich and out of touch that would be like, guys, look, I'm going to a McDonald's. Weird, right? Can you imagine people eat here? How quirky. That would be Ferdinand.
I leave $1,000 tip at a McDonald's.
Oh my god. Yes. And then in
And then
parentheses,
somebody comments like,
cashier
"Bullshit."
cries.
Yeah, cashier cries in parentheses.
Look at those golden arches. Oh my god. He'd go to all of them if he did that. And declaring who he is and announcing his presence and nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Did you recognize me? Did you recognize me when I
am the
when I came in?
YouTuber Ferdinand von Ayer.
I'm Ferdinand von Ayer. And they're like, "Oh my god, no. I don't know who you are, but thank you." You didn't I'm Ferdinand von Ayer. You didn't give me that back. Give me it back. No.
You just got one over for McDonald's? Or are you guys saying McDonald's? To have that experience? That commoner experience? Meanwhile, Felix is in the corner like, oh my god. He's recording it for TikTok to show how good he is. There's a video of some
Oh my god.
famous esports person walking into a GameStop acting like everyone should be all awed and everybody is like, okay, who the fuck are you?
I have a slightly similar story about that. We went into a store once, just like looking around at games and shit. And there was a guy in there who was talking to one of the employees and like, testing keyboards and mice on the displays like, you know, like a master would test like the heft and weight of a sword, and explaining about all of his stream viewers and all of his sponsorships by this and that gaming company.
Was I there?
Yes.
Where was I standing there? Or I don't remember this.
You were glaring at this motherfucker.
Oh, I must have deleted this person's existence from my brain.
You did.
I don't remember this. Sometimes my brain's like, not important, and deletes it.
He was just hamming it up with this employee, like clearly thinking that they should be in awe of him.
I do not remember this.
And they were just like,
how long ago was this?
Oh, years. And with him, and this, I don't know exactly how old he was, but he seemed like approximately our age at the time. And with him is his mom. And
what?
it was just one of those moments.
Oh my god, how do I not remember this?
It was in a Best Buy. No.
It was in Best Buy?
Yeah.
No, it's just gone. I have deleted them.
Huh. Well, yeah, that occurred, and obviously it's one of those stories that was like only like cringy funny if you were there and remember it. But that just made me think of that. Somebody that obviously thinks they're someone and wants people to admire them, and they're just like, yeah, I don't have any idea who you are. Are you going to buy this mouse or not? Because you made me get it out of the case.
Wow. That's definitely the way to get people to like you. Let me tell you.
And I just remember you just like glaring at this kid because like he was just, I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. He was just like, shut the fuck up and get out of the way so I can get my plushie or whatever you were there to get.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wow. Well, clearly he did not make an impression on me at all because I didn't remember him.
Nope, he's gone.
So the opposite of what he wanted has occurred. Anyway, so we're agreeing that Ferd is going to McDonald's to have that experience and then tell Dorothea that he was hanging out with the commoners in McDonald's.
I ate the food of the commoners today, Dorothea. It's like, really? Did you?
I got ketchup from little packets. Great. I love that for you, Ferdy. Okay. So, Edelgard and Hubert. Edelgard, I think, would go to Cinnabon or Dairy Queen.
Give Edelgard her sweets. Let
Yeah.
her go to Cinnabon.
Cinnabon?
Yep.
All right. Cinnabon. Hang with the Cinnabon girls. She would treat herself. She'd get a giant Cinnabon. Now, Hubert would follow, obviously. He's not going to let her go to Cinnabon alone. You could get murdered there. So,
He would go to Cinnabon and get a water.
he would go to Cinnabon and get a water. But I think Hubert would go to Dunkin' Donuts for coffee. Not Starbucks. I don't think he would like
Not
Starbucks
Starbucks?
coffee. No, I think he would... First off, I don't think he would like the clientele of Starbucks. And secondly, I think he would go to Dunkin' Donuts at odd hours.
At odd hours.
Yes. And get their coffee. I don't think he likes Starbucks coffee. You know?
Yes! Starbucks announces your name. That's bad for a spy master.
Yeah, he'd have to get fake names if he went to
Indeed.
Starbucks. So when he go to McDonald's for their coffee though, he could, but I think he wants
No.
a little better coffee than McDonald's.
McDonald's coffee is ass. Don't buy it.
Yeah. And I just think Starbucks wouldn't be the right coffee for him, and also he wouldn't want to see Hilda there.
Dorothea, I attempted to cook instant noodles today.
Ferdinand makes ramen for the first time.
The cup boiled over, and I had to have my servants clean out the microwave. It burned my hand. Eating
McDonald's
must be difficult for commoners.
They only had spoons. There were no forks. McDonald's coffee is sitting out for hours on end if it doesn't sell. Yeah, I don't really drink
It's so
coffee.
gross,
But
man.
I have heard that Eco does not like their coffee, and I've heard other people say that. So yeah, I think he would want decent coffee, but would not like Starbucks. That's my thought for Hubert.
Dunkin' coffee is good. I can give it that.
It seems like a lot of people either love Starbucks coffee and hate Dunkin's coffee, or vice versa. Like my grandmother hates Starbucks coffee but loves Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Gilbert
All right.
drinks a McDonald's coffee as atonement.
Gilbert is eating out of McDonald's dumpster. That's where Gilbert is. Okay. Let's move on to the church. Now, where's Alois going?
I wanted to have a snappy answer ready for this. I'm going to say KFC.
Why? For the family bucket?
Yep.
For the family he lies about?
Yep. My wife just loves this bucket of chicken.
Manuel is over there like, yeah, right. Keep talking, Alois. And no matter where he's going, he's buying too much for his family, quote unquote. Yeah, he's always comes out of wherever he goes with a huge amount of food. I was gonna say Arby's to annoy Gerald, but
Yeah.
KFC is better. I mean, I think KFC has a pretty good family meal. So it's finger licking good. Alois would absolutely tell everyone that. Like, he would be coming home with the giant bucket of chicken and tell everyone he sees how finger licking good it is, and then make a chicken pun. I think that's what's happening. Alois, where did you go? There you are. All right, so Alois is at KFC getting the family meal for himself. Let's be real.
The smell of these drumsticks always makes me think of my first date with my wife. I can hear Kita laughing, but it cut her off.
That's because I was just thinking about him talking about breasts and thighs. But not realizing.
Oh, God.
But he, like, doesn't get it.
Who would he be talking to?
Rhea.
Who would he say this to? Rhea? Good afternoon, Lady Rhea. What do you have there? The family-size breast meal. It's finger-licking good.
Sedith is over there just, like, giving him the dirtiest look. Have you ever
Please
seen
stop
so many
saying
breasts?
breasts to Lady Rhea.
Hanneman, did someone say crests? No, Hanneman. Sedith's cheeks are KFC red. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, my God, Eloise. Lily!
Seth only hears a fragment of the conversation. Hello, Lily.
Speaking of someone hearing a fragment of the conversation, hi, Lily. What a time for a raid. Oh, my God. Lily, how are you?
It's
look
good
so
that I didn't
cute
just
in your
say.
picture on Twitter.
Aw.
Cat?
Yeah, it's good that I didn't just say, my favorite things are breasts and thighs. Because that's what I was about to say, and then you said Lily, and I was like, ugh.
Hi,
No
Lily.
context.
Those are your
Hi,
favorite,
Lily.
too? You're talking about KFC, but, you know.
Thanks, Tim.
Oh, how was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Thank you for shouting out Lily, guys. Go give Lily a follow. She's amazing. Amazing human being on this platform. One of the nicest people I've met on Twitch. Love it so much. Aww. I'm glad it's good. I think you'd really enjoy the chaos of that game. Dude, I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw people talking about it on TikTok. So now I'm curious. I do love chaos. Hi, Evil Fluffy Tuna. Yeah, Cat's right. Go follow Lily. Stop what you're doing. Follow Lily. She will improve your life tenfold. So is it like Borderlands? Is the gameplay like Borderlands, or is it something totally different? Kat and I played through the first Borderlands together. We played a little bit of 2. It is? I'll have to check out gameplay. It's like Borderlands, just more D&D. Oh, interesting. Kat, we'll have to look at that. Thank you for bringing your friends here, Lily. My husband is here with me. He is the one that went abruptly silent when he realized that we were getting raided. We are doing a Tiermaker list of where the Fire Emblem Three Houses characters would go for their fast food. We've had some very interesting discussions thus far.
So Raiders, I hope you brought your appetites with you, because we're only about half of the way through this list of people.
We gotta be more than half, though, because we have all the students.
Yeah, I
Except
guess
for
so.
Flayn.
A lot of these are just going to end up getting dumped in at the end, just like they did into the Hogwarts houses. Oh, I see. Like the bottom 3 rows are all
these are
just time skip portraits.
Yeah.
No, we're not splitting out pre and post time skip. That would just be splitting hairs, except for like Dimitri. Post time skip.
Dimitri's not eating at a restaurant after
He's not
time
eating
skip.
at a
He's eating
restaurant.
rats.
Yep.
We know this.
He's in the dumpster with Gilbert.
Okay, well, we've decided that Alois would definitely be going to KFC to get that family meal for the family he lies that he about having. How about Hanneman? Where's Hanneman going? I have a thought.
I don't know. What's your thought?
My thought is that he would go to Starbucks, but only Starbucks in a Barnes & Noble. Like, he would not be going to standalone Starbucks. Specifically, Barnes & Noble Starbucks.
Hey, he's on to something there. They always have more and better stuff than the standalone Starbucks do.
But the reason he's there is then he can, like, read and do his research at a table.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he could buy books as well.
KFC because he confused breasts with crests. I would like your 24-piece crest meal, please.
Oh my god. Not eating rats, he's eating weeds? Fair enough. I mean, both, really. Make a meal out of it. Yeah, I'm advocating for Hanneman going to Starbucks, but only Barnes & Noble Starbucks. Where's Manuela going? Do any of these places serve alcohol? That's my first question. Does Panera serve alcohol? Does anybody know?
No, they don't. None of these places serve alcohol as far as I know.
Well, then Manuela's not going.
Unless it's a regional thing. But Manuela...
Ooh, a good hangover place.
We know that Manuela loves sandwiches. So, Subway?
That's a good point. She does love a good sandwich. What has the best breakfast menu? She's eating sloppy breakfasts after a bad date. Yeah, I mean, a good hangover spot for the morning. Hangover food, which is apparently carbs. You think Panera or Subway? Denny's will have to be when we do the restaurant tier.
Panera, yeah. Panera she'd be able to get a good sandwich there. They also have good coffee. They have, the pastries and the sweets if you just want to say fuck it. So every
Cat. I want to argue
McDonald's
Panera,
hash
but
browns.
Subway because she doesn't care about quality.
Cool. I was going to say she could get a foot long and just pack it with everything.
She needs a foot long too, so I'm saying Subway. I'm just saying she's out here looking for a foot long. Okay?
Okay.
So I think Subway is our answer. Anyway. So let's...
Hey, racing.
How about Catherine?
Hey. Chick-fil-A.
Thank you for the sound effect. Going right to Chick-fil-A. Catherine's gay, though.
Yeah, because she's going to follow Rhea.
You think Rhea's going to go to Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Rhea's
That's
also
problematic.
Gay. Well, she is problematic.
It's
So you're saying
religious and
she's a hypocrite?
problematic. Yes.
Nah, that's a good point. She's gay, but follows problematic, so no matter what. She's definitely a hypocrite. Okay. So we're saying...
Yeah. Catherine's not out as far as Rhea knows.
I don't think Rhea would be into Catherine, but I think Catherine's super into Rhea.
That's true.
I feel like Rhea is only going to go for Femme Byleth, hoping that Sothis is in there somewhere, because Rhea's got a little bit of mommy issues.
I've heard a lot of creepy things tonight, and that's probably one of the creepiest things.
I'm sorry, the evidence is there.
Oh no, that's just stating facts.
I'm sorry. Little bit, Cat. She's self-hating. Who, Catherine? Yeah, she'd definitely be following Rhea. Also, Umbreon's made a good point in a different stream where I think the church would definitely be getting kickback from Chick-fil-A. So maybe they'd give her free food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is... I see your argument. Fair enough, fair enough. All right. Well, the problematics are at Chick-fil-A.
She's a Karen lady that walks in there and is like, has the cross necklace and is still a huge bitch.
Wow. Chick-fil-A donates to some questionable shit. Yeah, there you go. And they're donating to the church, so.
Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. How do you expect to explain your behavior here today to Jesus Christ?
To our
I don't
Lord
think
and
you thought
Savior
about that.
Sothis.
Our Lord and Savior Sothis. Your mother Sothis? You know, the
Speak-
one who's dead?
The one you're trying to resurrect. Sothis, since we're talking about her, where is Sothis gonna go? I mean, Sothis technically has to go wherever Byleth goes, but, you know, let's pretend that Sothis could pick her place.
I feel like Sothis would have a
Sothis
crazy
would not go to
appetite.
Chick-fil-A. Probably.
I think Sothis is like that tiny person that can just eat all day. I would agree with Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. So this is getting Happy Meals.
Oh, yeah, you could go with that too.
Cinnabon.
She's like really a little kid.
My thought was Dairy Queen.
Why
I feel
Dairy
like
Queen?
Sothis would love blizzards, milkshakes. I'm leaning towards Dairy Queen. I think she'd be the little kid that's like holding the blizzard upside down
Yeah.
to make sure that it's actually going to stay in the cup, you know?
They just hand it to her out the window. No, you didn't turn it upside down.
Yeah, exactly. She wants proof. And I mean, who can blame her for that? She'd go wild with blizzard toppings? Yes, absolutely. Why'd I put you in Dunkin' Donuts? Sorry, Sothis, you do not belong there. She would. She would want to try like every single blizzard. So they'd be going and Byleth would be ordering like 3 blizzards. The cashier can only see Byleth.
Hey, that's so weird. There was just another guy in here pretending to have a family.
Oh, man.
Oh, good night,
Wow.
Kiwi.
Okay. So is Cyril also going to Chick-fil-A with Rhea?
Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
that what we're deciding? Chat, what do you guys think?
He would go to Chick-fil-A and she wouldn't let him order.
Damn! Someone feed this child. Is that a question? All right, good point. I feel like she would get him a kid's meal. Does Chick-fil-A, like, have kids' meals? I don't even know.
Yeah, they do.
Do they come with a toy, though?
No.
Well, that's all the more reason why Rhea would take him here. No toy for you.
No toys. Toys are the devil. They distract you from your devotions.
They come with a book? Is it like a Jesus book?
They come with a book?
I've
What's the book?
I've never had a kid's meal from Chick-fil-A. It comes with a Veggie Tales book. Okay, well, that's definitely what Rhea would give Cyril, who can't read. That's just cruel, Rhea. It's a thin kid's book, I think. All right. Well,
That's a little sus.
interesting, I guess. I never knew that about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is getting too many people. You guys gotta go somewhere else. All right. How about Shamir? Where's Shamir going? They're
Arby's?
picture books? Okay. You think Arby's? For the meats?
I mean, she would be another one that's really just like selling the things that she hunted.
We can't put all of the church at Chick-fil-A. Well, a good bit of them probably would be there, though.
Watch me.
Try me. You're leaning towards Arby's. My thought was going to be Dunkin' Donuts for the coffee.
Does she like coffee?
Mm-hmm. Only a
I
few
forgot
people
that.
like coffee beans as gifts.
I only remembered Hubert liking coffee.
Probably getting bar food. Well, we don't have a bar on here. Five Guys, Arby's. Shamir gets stuff to take on her trips, so like Subway. I mean, yeah, she could take that with her. It's pretty portable. You think Five Guys? Hubert, Shamir, and Happy like coffee. I think Connie's neutral to it. I don't remember, but yeah, there's not a lot of people who actually like coffee beans as a gift. Most people don't like it. Think she'd be down with a high quality burger? She gives you a Starbucks vibe. Asimovs are on the list. They are just down at the bottom here.
I could see her going to Starbucks too if she likes coffee. I think it just might be a little too overpriced for her.
Yeah.
She seems like a frugal, practical person.
Mm-hmm. She'd probably be like, I can grind these beans myself. I don't need you.
They don't list prices anymore.
Yeah, I don't think she would like the Starbucks atmosphere either. I think that's another problem. I could see her at Five Guys. It's not high quality. Would rate it lower than McDonald's. Really, Umbreons? I do not like Five Guys. Strong opinions.
They have a rep.
You've had Five Guys once. Five Guys is way overpriced. Five Guys is overpriced.
That meal that we got there was extremely expensive. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And your grilled cheese that was like the size of a silver dollar and also sat upon was like $6. I was like, what the
Yeah, it was
fuck?
bad. Dunkin' then for the... If coffee... Yeah, I think between the two coffee places, Dunkin' Donuts is probably where she would be. I also don't really think Shamir... I don't see Shamir eating at a lot of these places. I feel like she'd grab her coffee and go. You know?
Yeah, she's a girl on the go.
Yeah. I'm going to put her in Dunkin'
I like
Donuts.
Portillo's hamburgers. That must be one that we don't have here.
All right. Gilbert is in the trash.
Trash for you.
All right, realistically, out of what we have, where would you put Gilbert? Burger King?
Where have I seen the saddest people?
Oh god, that's what?
I'm thinking, where have I seen out of these places, where have I encountered the most people that look sad and like they've given up?
Wow. Wow. Taco Bell is probably the answer, but still wow.
No.
You don't think so?
People are still at least vivacious in Taco Bell, even if they're angry and pissed off. Like there's a lot of energy there. I would probably say Burger King.
Joker. Your answer is Jack in the Box, but it's not on the list. Where would you go if you wanted to punish yourself?
Is that where you've seen the saddest people? I thought Jack in the Box was good the time we got it when we were out west.
Where would you go to punish yourself?
To punish myself, I would go to Taco Bell, but that's just because of the experience, not the food. Burger King, I think, as far as quality of food, would probably be where I would go, because I understand that KFCs elsewhere are also much better than they are here.
Our KFCs are pretty rough.
Our KFCs are they're like right on the... It's like when you walk in and it's like half of the place is literally empty and you wonder, like, are you guys, like, pulling out of this location? Because it seems like you only have half a kitchen full of equipment, and some of the seats are turned upside down. The window's broken on that side.
Wow. Evocative.
One time it burned down.
So, are we saying that Gilbert would go to Burger King?
That's what I'm saying. The one time I ate at Taco Bell, I got food poisoning. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Well, Gilbert's gonna go to Burger King and think about how he could have brought Annette there. But he's a terrible dad, so... Okay. Where is Seth gonna go?
He's gonna go to McDonald's so that he can get a fillet of fish for Flayn.
Fair. Where would he go by himself?
By himself?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think he would also go to the Barnes & Noble Starbucks so he could sit and write his fables?
No. I
No.
think that I think that would be too much noise. Like too much traffic. Also,
So is he gonna go to Panera?
I was thinking Panera, but also he's not just writing fables, he's also censoring texts. He can't really do that at Starbucks.
Oh, he would get thrown out of a Barnes & Noble.
Exactly. Because he'd be there looking at the books being like, well, this is about dragons. We can't have that. And then he'd be like taking a Sharpie to it. So.
He's already banned.
He's already. Okay, so Seth can't go to Starbucks because he's been banned from Barnes & Noble and by extension Starbucks. Or at least he's been politely asked to leave. So. Yeah, I don't think he'd really be going to any of these places except for Flayn. Like, he would get a drink, maybe, and that's it. I don't think he would eat here at any of them, except maybe Panera. But Flayn wouldn't want to go there because she would want to play in the play place at McDonald's.
Yes!
So, I mean, we could argue that Flayn would maybe want to go to Burger King for the crown. And didn't they have a Mighty Kid? Do they still have the Mighty Kids meal? Because she would definitely...
Oh my god, that's nostalgia.
She would want to feel like more grown up. Because the Mighty Kids meal sounds older than the kids meal. But I don't know if they still have.
They used to. I don't think they do that
I
anymore.
think it's just regular kids meal. Oh, Flayn's upset about that. I mean, she would still like the paper crown. But McDonald's has the play place. So, I mean, I think they win.
I think they do.
Also, why is it not called the McFish? I need to know. Alright, so Sedith and Flayn are also at McDonald's. Sedith is being annoyed by Ferdinand recording for TikTok about his McDonald's experience.
That young man, honestly. How conceited.
In the background, you can see Flayn in the ball pit.
Pretending to be a fish.
Yes, of course. Of course she's swimming around in the ball pit. Alright. Where's Byleth going? Byleth is probably driving all the kids where they want to go, first of all. But where's Byleth going for them?
Dude. Byleth seems like a no-frills person. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
Byleth would also be a drive-through boy or girl. So, I mean, Arby's has a drive-through, so there's that. They could probably go for the meats like their dad.
I think they would go with Gerald, and it would be very cute. It would be a little family outing.
You want to do that?
Yes, but after Gerald kicks it, I think they're gonna not avoid Arby's because it's too painful. So here's what we're gonna do.
I'm sad now.
So okay, so we're gonna put Byleth and Gerald at Arby's together, and then male Byleth can represent time skip sad Byleth. So sad Byleth is going to Taco Bell, I think.
Oh,
because
sad.
Arby's is too painful.
Arby's is too painful, so they go to Taco Bell.
The meats are too painful. Too painful. Taco Bell.
The meats. They make me
Male
cry.
Byleth would go to Taco Bell. Fair enough.
Scum lad.
Okay, I'm thinking that Yuritsa, who I forgot existed for a moment, would be in Dairy Queen. We know he likes sorbet, and Dairy Queen's close.
Yep.
So
I would agree with that.
I'm thinking Dairy Queen for Yuritsa. Yuritsa deserves to be forgotten. How about the Death Knight, though? The Death Knight... Big soft serve lover. Yeah, Yuritsa would be about that. I think Yuritsa would have started at McDonald's and then got pissed off that their ice cream machine's always broken, and then would have made the switch to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Now,
Death Knight would love something he wouldn't have to take his helmet off for. So something in a straw?
Yeah. Like a milkshake. Which Five Guys has milkshakes. I think.
They
Maybe
do.
They
No,
do?
they do.
They do? Okay. Because I could see them going there.
Is he willing to pay Five Guys prices?
You don't have to pay if you kill the person after they hand you the food.
That's a good point. So, okay, so the Death Knight is murdering everyone who works at Five Guys every night.
5 nights at Five Guys.
5 nights at Five Guys with the Death Knight.
Our ice cream machine is down. My sword will taste your blood. The Five Guys murderer. More news at 5.
Yeah, he's not called the Death Knight anymore. So you think he's going to Five Guys?
Probably.
Okay.
Because that's... If he does deign to take off his helmet, then Five Guys is also the closest that you can come to just eating a live cow.
Fair enough. Anna wants cheap quality food, so not Five Guys.
Yeah, absolutely
Anna
true.
is McDonald's ordering off the dollar menu.
Yep.
I think. She's not going to spend more than that on food. She wants to keep all that gold. A lot of you are dead, so you're not going to any fast food place. So...
Oh, ouch.
It's unfortunate for them. Or they've been banned.
They've been banned.
You're going to tell me this man has never been banned from a fast food establishment?
Oh, yeah, he definitely has.
Absolutely.
Monica over there on the right side has been banned for identity theft for using someone else's credit card.
And face.
And face.
Flame Emperor. I feel like the Flame Emperor is keeping a low profile and would probably send someone else in
Yeah.
to Cinnabon.
To Cinnabon. Incognito Cinnabon.
Right. Judith as Panera? I think Judith would eat at Panera.
I always forget that Judith exists, which is a shame because she's awesome.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of her.
She's just in it so briefly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the rest of these I don't really have a strong opinion on.
No.
And a lot of them are dead.
A lot of them, they're either dead, dupes, or no strong opinion.
Yeah.
We didn't do the wolves yet, though.
That's right. We gotta do Ashen Wolves. Alright, where's Balthus going?
Five Guys.
Yeah.
5 Guys.
He's kind of a bro. I think he'd be at Five Guys. I mean, I could also see him at KFC. Or Arby's. But I think he's a Five Guys bro. Yeah.
He'd be drawn just to the name. This is a manly place.
This place has 5 guys. Although he couldn't afford it, but maybe he would have Yuri pay for him. Yeah,
now,
it is
this is a
overpriced.
name worthy of the king of grappling.
It is overpriced and he's not good with money, but I feel like he would be borrowing money from Caspar and potentially Yuri. He'd take advantage of the Death Knight murdering employees. Okay, so he's just waiting for the Death Knight to murder everyone, and then he's gonna go in. So there you go. Yeah, he's looting the place after the Death Knight has had his massacre. The nightly Five Guys massacre. How they keep getting employees, no one knows, but yeah. How about Connie?
Oh my god. Now, there's a couple ways that we can approach Connie. Connie can either still want to go to classy places even though she can't afford it because she doesn't have a house anymore.
Right.
Or I don't know. I could also see her as just like going straight for the sweets. Oh, your place is open late because fuck the sun.
I was thinking that she would either be out late or out super early in the morning.
Right.
Because she doesn't want to be Sunny Constance.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get caught in the sun.
So I was going to argue Dunkin' Donuts because I could see her going for like 50 donut holes and a drink.
I like that.
But early in the morning.
Yep.
Like before anybody else is up, before the sun can shine down on her. She's like sneaking through the drive-thru. I don't think she would want people to know that she's going to Dunkin' Donuts. So she'd have to like evade the others, which I think she'd be able to do early on in the morning. And she does like coffee, yes. At least in the support she does. So that's my thought. Also, if she got a whole thing of donut holes, she could share them with Happy. And I think Happy would be happy about that. So that's my thought. Game Freak says
Donut holes
McDonald's.
don't make Happy sigh.
No. I think Happy would love donut holes. So I'm saying Dunkin' Donuts. All right. Speaking of Happy, where's Happy going?
Would she just go along? Would she just go along with Constance?
You think she's gonna get up that early? I don't.
No.
I think that the smell...
She would go late at night, though.
Yeah. I think the smell of the donuts and coffee that Connie brings back would wake her up. She would eat and then go back to sleep. I just don't see Happy as being up early.
No, she doesn't seem like an early riser. But if we have to put her someplace by herself... It can't be a place where she's going to have problems because then she's going to end up attracting monsters with her irritated sigh.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen?
Happy might be getting some free pizza from Ash. I could see Happy going to Pizza Hut.
That's true. That's good comfort food.
Yeah, I don't remember if Happy really likes ice cream or not.
I don't remember, unfortunately.
I don't remember.
She'd
But-
be into pizza, though.
Yeah, I think she'd like pizza. And she likes Ash. They can hang together. All right, Yuri. Where's Yuri going?
Who cares? No,
Plus, it's
where
cheap
would
for a lot.
Yuri
That's
be
true.
going? Geez, I don't know. I want to just give him Burger King because I don't like him.
Wow.
Or
Burger King has somehow been like the lowest tier on this tier list.
I mean, I can't help it. I'm biased. I don't like him. Or the irritation of dealing with Taco Bell.
I could see Yuri liking tacos, being a taco guy.
I can also see him explaining the origins of all of the food names from Taco Bell. And telling me how I don't understand them because I'm not smart enough. I would put him in Taco Bell.
All right. Down here we call Burger King Hungry Jacks? Really? I've never heard that. That's interesting, Eddie.
I thought Hungry Jack here was like a line of frozen dinners.
It's a brand.
It is a brand?
Also, you're thinking of something else, but Hungry Jack's is a brand of like mashed potatoes, I thought. That you could get like instant.
What am I thinking of?
Are you thinking of Hungry Man? Is it Hungry Man?
Oh, yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
I am. That's
the
Hungry
frozen
Man.
ones.
So
Yeah.
there is Hungry Jack's though, and it's those instant mashed potatoes. That's
I
it.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
I know I've seen it somewhere. That must be it.
Yeah.
It's not Hungry Hippos, cat.
All right.
Oh my
How do you
God.
feel about our list, Eco?
I think it's good. I mean, look, it's evenly spread, except for McDonald's. We have a lot of people stacked up in McDonald's.
To be fair, Sedith and Flayn are a pair, though. She can't go to McDonald's by
They
herself.
go together.
Yeah. He's not going to let her go to McDonald's by herself. She'll get trapped in the play place, and then who's going to get her out?
Yeah, she'll get
You know?
lost.
Yeah. So, there you go.
I don't know. I love seeing how these tend to even out. I mean, except for KFC. KFC got neglected a little bit. But I just didn't see anybody else going
Raphael
there.
is eating all of the food at KFC.
Raphael. He ate
no
him out of
food
house and
left.
home. Welcome to KFC. We're out of chicken because of that guy.
And then Sedith asks Byleth to get them both out of the play place. Yes,
Yep.
because then Sedith is also going to get stuck in the play place. Byleth is going to be at Arby's with Dad, gets a phone call, and she's like, hang on. And Sedith is like, I have something to ask of you. Byleth is like, trying to enjoy my meat meal. And she has to leave and go save them. It's a whole thing.
You're not going to trick me into thinking I have class again. I have my schedule with me this time.
We did not take a field trip to McDonald's.
Where are your students? I don't know. I think it's a pretty good list. And yeah, nobody else down there really matters.
Nobody else.
Well, they don't. Like, where are you gonna put like that one guy and that other guy and that lady?
Good point. All good
There's nobody
points.
else. Good points. I know. I have so many of them.
You do.
Solon, the two Agarthans, I don't think they eat at all. I don't
They
even know
probably
what
eat
Kranya
people.
is.
They probably eat people. Maybe they're cannibals.
Oh, Christ. That's terrifying.
But, I mean, they might.
What else are they going to eat down there?
Yeah, what else are they going to eat? Although, to be fair, I think Rhea has also eaten a person, at least one.
And oh,
as a
definitely.
dragon.
Yep, she straight up went Liu Kang on somebody.
But unfortunately, there's no restaurant for people,
There's no-
so we couldn't. So
I mean,
we
look at that
couldn't put
dude's
her there.
forehead. That's definitely the result of cannibalism.
I'm just saying, it could be. It could be. They photosynthesize, yet they live underground.
They're mushrooms.
I would believe that. So they're like clickers, is what you're saying?
Ew, clicker's the worst thing ever.
Human King or People Hut?
People Hut! I love
Wow.
People Hut.
People Way? People Bell?
People Way. People
Make
Way,
people.
eat flesh.
McFlesh. There it is. Wow. That's disgusting.
I apologize for that one. I was over the line.
I mean, Cineflesh sounds just as bad.
No! Oh, God.
I mean, better than Flesh Queen.
No, they're getting worse. How are they getting worse?
I think that might just be the name of a sex shop, to be fair.
Flesh. It's
Flesh
so gross. That doesn't sound erotic at all. It sounds disgusting.
Well, somebody might be into that. What about
Cat,
Flesh
you
Guys?
you need a new stripping name.
Flesh Guys? Five
Ew.
Flesh?
Ew, gross.
They're all your stripping name? I mean, Yas, Flesh Queen. Make that money.
Ugh.
Anything with flesh in the name sounds awful.
Flesh. I like People Hut. I think that's my favorite.
I mean, is that better than Skin? I think Skin would be worse. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, in that Skin Queen, also bad.
Burger Skin.
Oh my God. Burger Skin.
Skin fillet. They're all terrible.
Oh. These are all awful. We're terrible. Good
Yeah,
God, I come
gagged
back.
at that. I'm sorry. We made you hungry, and now we're taking it away.
Now you'll never be hungry again. Sorry,
Dunkin'
Umbreons.
Skin.
You're not having dinner anymore.
Hi, Umbreons. We're just, making these more cannibal friendly. I don't really know if the Agarthans are cannibals, to be fair. They're probably not, but maybe they don't eat.
Hi, Lisa. It's going good. I won't snack tonight or ever. See, it's an effective diet plan. Your stomach is just constantly turned.
Yeah, that's how these streams go. Just turning your stomach the whole time. You're welcome. Well, this is our tier list for fast food. I think we did a pretty good job. I think we had good reasons for most of them.
I think they were as well thought out as this could possibly be. A lot less of a deep dive into personalities than the Hogwarts Sorting House was. Sorting Hat one. But yeah, I think we did have good reasons for most of these. I don't think anybody was just thrown into a bucket because we didn't like them, Dimitri.
Alois threw himself into a bucket of chicken.
It's for my daughter. It's not all for me. That would be preposterous.
Okay, Alois. Now, restaurants would be a whole other discussion. There are also so many.
Yeah. I think the hardest part of that would be getting it down to even like 10 tiers.
Yeah. Well, this is more than 10.
Is
But-
it? I haven't even counted. Yeah, I guess it is. There's 10 right on the screen.
You'd have to do chains only. Oh, yeah, for sure.
What about the local indie place that's right down the street from my house that I really like? You guys didn't put that on the list.
Denny's, Red Lobster, Chili's. Yeah, it'd have to be big places like that.
Nobody's going to Ruby Tuesdays because they're bankrupt.
Wow. Olive Garden, definitely.
You know who would go to Olive Garden? Manuela. Unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks, and a giant glass of wine.
Are we doing this? You want me to reset it?
Oh, I don't think we can get into that.
You think it would take too long?
I think so. It would take too long just to pick some.
I don't know. We have a bunch of options right now. All of these.
All of what? Am I missing something?
Well, there's a bunch in chat.
Oh. I was looking at your screen share like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, Ruby Tuesday is apparently gone. I just learned.
I don't think they're totally gone. I think they closed a bunch of stores and like they still exist in some capacity, but they're definitely like they're gonna get bought by somebody. That's typically how it goes, or they'll like reorganize into some real estate holding company like Boscov's did. I don't know.
Do you want to try to do a speed round of restaurants?
We can try and do a speed round.
All right. Speed round. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to save this for download image. Oh my gosh. All right. Save that for the Discord. And reset. All right. Speed run. Be quick. What do we have?
We gotta have Olive Garden.
Denny's.
Yeah, Olive Garden and Denny's.
Denny's, Olive Garden.
Red Lobster.
Okay. Red Lobster.
Somebody said Waffle House.
Oh God, Waffle House. Okay. IHOP, someone said. Okay.
Now,
Golden
Panda
Corral?
Express we had. Oh my God, Golden Corral.
Now I'm like
Do
second
you want to ask
guessing how to
me
spell
about? It's Corral.
that. Okay. I just want to make sure. I was like, is that right? Panda Express is fast food, yeah.
Also, we are. Who's Ralph? Oh, Ralph.
Who's Ralph? Applebee's. Is there apostrophe in Applebee's?
No. Oh wait, yeah, there is.
Hey,
said,
I just had one.
You said apostrophe, and I thought of hyphens.
Chili's. Okay. anything else. Change the color.
Outback Steakhouse.
Okay. Any seafood change? Red Lobster, I think, is what we're keeping for that.
We've gotten Red Robin and Cheesecake Factory and a Bowling Otter raid.
Oh my gosh. Cheesecake Factory? Goodness. Bowling Otter, how are you? What were you guys playing? Oh, well, that's... It's just gonna look weird. It's fine. Hi, Natag. How are you? Or Nate. Nate G is probably how you say that. Hi, Matt and Lissy. Hope you guys had a fun stream. Were you doing Elden Ring? Well, you guys were just chatting. What are you guys chatting about? We're having a very, very serious stream. They were playing terrible ass movie. What? We just got done watching Ape versus Monster.
What the hell?
That sounds great. Oh, thank you for shouting them out. Guys, go give Bowling Otter a follow. If you have not already.
I will be right back in a minute.
Oh, okay. Bad movie night every month. Oh, it's a monthly thing? Well, I think you picked a great one because that sounds amazing. 2 more. We don't need 2 more. Is this enough? Is this a good variety of restaurants? Do we have all our bases covered? Oh, they do watch parties? Oh, I bet there's a lot to choose from for bad movies. I don't know if we need more. This might be enough. No, we already have Golden Corral as our buffet. Good night, Joker. Some of these are so the same though, like TGI Fridays. Yeah, that's my thought too. I think this will be enough. Lissy picks bad movies to watch every month for us to vote on, and we watch whatever wins. Oh, that's fun. Girlfriend is demanding Inuyasha. Good night, Zextro. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, so we're doing a tier maker today. We are putting all the Fire Emblem characters at a restaurant. We just did fast food, so we're doing kind of a speed round of restaurants.
Oh, good night, Zextro.
Eco's here with me.
I
think
here.
this is enough for this speed round.
Yeah, that's enough.
Also, we can fit them all on one screen, which is nice.
Yep.
All right. Speed run. So just pick the character that comes to mind and where they're going. I feel like we can agree on Manuela being at Olive Garden.
Yep.
I think that over Denny's, honestly, because wine, number one. Also, she would be stuffing breadsticks in her purse and getting more breadsticks, right? Yes, I think so.
I thought you were gonna say mouth.
Well, also in her mouth, but you know, she would definitely be taking breadsticks with her.
She'd be the breadstick purse lady.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, unlimited soup and salad. I think she's there. I think she's there for that. She'd be sitting at the bar too. Yep. Linhart's at Denny's. I would agree with that. Linhart is falling asleep at his table at Denny's. Flayn is at Red Lobster.
Yep.
All right, where's Flan? There's Flan. Well, if
We
Flayn is
put
at
Claude at Starbucks on the fast food list.
Yeah, Starbucks. We put Claude at Starbucks with Hilda.
Because he could listen. He could sit and drink his coffee and listen to all the hot gossip around him.
Exactly. All right, well, Sedith is going to also be at Red Lobster because
Yep.
Flayn can't go there by herself. Poor Sedith, never catches a break, never gets to do anything for himself. All right. Raphael is at Golden Corral, obviously.
Oh, totally.
Eating all the food. Now, where's Rhea? Where do we think Rhea is? Waffle House, I feel like, is where shady shit goes down.
You wouldn't be
And
seen there, though.
I know. I was going to another thought of like that's where those who slither in the dark are collectively.
Yep.
I think they're doing all their shady business at Waffle House.
I mean, that's where they came from.
Yeah, that's my headcanon that those who slither in the dark,
It's those who waffle in the dark.
those who waffle in the dark and dubstep are definitely in Waffle House doing shady shit. So like you're in Waffle House, you're in Waffle House. Where's Monica? You're in Waffle House. Ronya's somewhere. You're in Waffle House. They're all in Waffle House scheming. Now, Rhea, where's Rhea going? Rhea. I feel like Rhea might be at Cheesecake Factory. It's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty expensive, so she would probably be there.
Yeah.
Although
I
I
don't
also like the idea of Lysithia and Mercy also going to Cheesecake Factory.
Why would they be there? For the cheesecake?
For the sweets, and then they're disappointed that cheesecake is not the centerpiece of the menu. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I've never been there. I'm not rich.
Ingrid and Caspar at Golden Corral? Yes. All right. Where's Caspar? There's Caspar. Well, Caspar I could also see at Outback, though.
No, he'd go to Golden Corral.
You think? All right.
He's a hungry boy.
That's fair.
And he doesn't have a lot of money.
Would it be rude to put all the old people at Golden Corral?
No.
Okay.
Although I think Hanneman would also be at Snooty Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory because she needs to thicken
Oh
her
my
booty.
God! Yep.
Damn. Petra would be at Outback? I could see Petra at Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, she's already from down under, kind of.
Well, sure. Close enough? Question mark. Hanneman gets the crest research done at Waffle House, oblivious of the shady shit. I think Hanneman's at Waffle House while all this is going on. I feel like Hanneman's a toughie.
I feel like his gentlemanly attitude fits at Cheesecake Factory, but he could also go to Olive Garden.
I could see him at Olive Garden. And then
'Cause,
looking
like,
over at Manuela in complete disgust the whole time.
He would dig that old people music that's going on in there.
In Olive Garden?
Yeah, you know, like the Frank Sinatra sounding music.
He's at Olive Garden so he can judge Manuela. See, that's what I'm thinking too. They're going to Olive Garden, not together, but their tables are always close, and it's very annoying to Manuela. All right. So
That's quite enough cheesesteaks. Oh my God, I need to go to bed.
Where is Sylvain going to pick up the ladies? Hopefully not
dude,
Waffle
fucking
House
Chili's.
because all of the evil people are at Waffle House. What?
Chili's, obviously.
Chili's? I feel like he would go there to pick up the waitresses at Chili's.
Yeah, he would sit at the bar and just hit on them all day.
How did we not have Hooters as an option? Anyway.
Oh my God, because we're trying to maintain a little bit of appropriateness.
That's not true. Yeah, so he's at Chili's being an absolute menace. Where is Ferdinand von Eyre going?
Well, if you want to go with the same logic that we did last time, where he's trying to branch out and get the commoner experience. What if he went to Golden Corral and was just horrified by all he saw?
He's TikToking somebody like putting their fingers in the food instead of using a ladle.
Yep.
Okay, so Ferdinand goes and is horrified. He goes with Caspar, I think. Caspar would be like, yo, man, this is really great. You get so much food for this, like, cheap price.
It's
and
all you
Ferdinand's-
can eat for $11.99.
Yeah, and then Ferd's like, oh, that sounds interesting. I have never experienced such a place. And then he's just absolutely horrified by everything. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Wait, you don't tip well, no, they're not waiters. They just come and clear stuff away. You go get your own food. What? I have to go get my own food. But I want to make a TikTok about tipping someone.
Wow. Dorothea's Applebee's? What do you think, Eco?
Yeah, I can see that.
Applebee's. Although
She would like the
coulda-
quirky drinks.
Yeah, she might also like Olive Garden, though, because, you know, well, her mentor is there. And it has that, like, romantic date atmosphere.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
She drove Manuela there. She's the designated driver.
Oh, good point. DD. Yep. Dorothea's got to be the designated driver. Manuela's dropping breadsticks on the ground and eating them. Hanneman is horrified. It's a whole event, really.
That's so gross, dude.
Okay, well, Catherine has to be at Cheesecake Factory so she can watch Rhea increase
Watch
the
Rhea
size of her
thicken
dump
that
truck.
booty.
That's right. Where's Edelgard going to be?
Do you think she and Hubert would both be at IHOP at 3 a.m. scheming?
Yeah, I agree. Also, IHOP, she could get like dessert pancakes. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Pancakes with tons of syrup and strawberries, and there'd be coffee for Hubert, so I think he's good. So yeah, I think IHOP is there. You know what's funny about that too is that they're kind of competing with Waffle House, which is where all the evil people are. So, you know, it kind of Miklon, you're in Waffle House. It kind of works. You're definitely in Waffle House. Waffle House for Nemesis. Mercedes and Lysithia are IHOP because of the crazy sweet pancakes without dressing up. That's a
Yep.
good point. I'd agree. Mercy, where did you go? There you are. Well, I think Annette would go with Mercy to IHOP.
Yeah.
But they're going at reasonable hours. Edelgard and Hubert are going late at night, for sure.
You know why she would also love IHOP, right? Because they have steaks and cakes and steaks and cakes.
I think that Annette would be charmed by them, like, making a smiley face on her pancakes. I don't know if they do that, but I think they would do it for her. You know?
Yeah.
Specifically. I don't know if that's actually a thing they do, but, you know, that's what I'm picturing. Now, I think Dad is going to Outback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, of course, Leonie is following Dad to Outback. Obviously.
Leonie would go there and try to speak in a fake Australian accent
Oh, God. Yes.
to
Agreed.
impress him,
He's not impressed, though. Spoiler
and he doesn't
alert.
even notice.
Yep. He doesn't even notice. Okay, where is Lorenz going? Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants to spend the most money. How about Bernie?
Also at IHOP at 3 a.m.
That was my first thought, too. And then she gets really anxious and takes her meal to go once she sees Edelgard and Hubert come in. Or she hides behind a menu.
Yep.
Felix. Where's Felix going?
Dude, I'm kind of torn between Applebee's and Chili's.
I was torn between Applebee's and Outback. I feel like Outback is a little too much.
Yeah.
So I think Applebee's is more basic, and I think that's
Outback is
where...
like too themed. I think he would find himself above the theme.
Yeah, fair. Applebee's it is. All right. How about Claude?
Ooh.
I know. Toughie. Would Claude sneak into Waffle House to try to listen to the evil meetings that are clearly going on there?
Good plan.
Yes, he would.
Good plan. Yep.
All right, so Claude's not actually eating at Waffle House. He's just scheming.
He's pretending to be a server.
Yeah. Claude has gone undercover at Waffle House as a server. He could also be at Red Lobster, though, spying on Seth and Flayn, because we know that he's definitely interested.
Oh, yeah. I think I like that better.
Yeah. There's just a lot of evil people at Waffle House. That might be a little dangerous for Claude to be going in there by himself. But Red Lobster, he could, be in there and casually spying on Seth and Flayn and trying to figure out,
yep,
their relationship and also what they're up to.
Yeah, I think I like that.
I like this argument. Alois goes to Olive Garden to pretend he's sharing breadstick salad and a pizza or something with family.
A pizza.
I agree, but I think he's more of a Denny's guy. I feel like Olive Garden is a little too much for Alois. I think Denny's, he'd still be able to get like a Grand Slam or whatever they have, whatever their signature breakfast is, and then get a lot of food for his quote-unquote family.
Also, if he went to Olive Garden, he would get to see the actual fellowship between Dorothea and Manuela, and it would make him sad because he doesn't have anyone.
But when you're here, your family.
I thought of that, and I so wanted to use that at some point, but I don't know. I like the Denny's thing better.
I think Olive Garden is too upscale for Alois, though. I just don't think he would. Maybe IHOP.
Yeah. Because at IHOP you can order grown-up stuff, and you can also order quirky kid stuff to keep up the image that you have one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The slogan is just Alois lol.
Also, too obvious he doesn't have a family. You have to sit down and he'd be alone.
Oh my god.
Most of these places are sit-down places, but it might be less noticeable somewhere else. All right, do we think Denny's or IHOP for Alois? They just went to the bathroom. They're both in the bathroom still. Olive Garden isn't upscale at all. It's not, but I think for Alois it is. Like, personally. Olive Garden isn't upscale, but I don't think Alois is gonna be... I think that would just be too much for him. He would see that as being, like, too stuffy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right initially. I think he's a Denny's guy.
I think he would love getting a Grand Slam breakfast so he could tell everyone that he got it. Where's Ignatz going? Hooters?
Jesus Christ. He's right.
Do I need to make a Hooters tier?
I think so.
Oh my god. Fine.
He'd paint the waitresses, yeah.
All right.
without their consent.
Great. This is getting better. Okay, so now we have Hooters. So are we moving Sylvain to Hooters then?
Yes.
All right. And Ignatz is also going to be at Hooters? Is that...
Yep.
Okay. Great. Where's Ash gonna go? Let's pick a pure being.
Ash is wholesome. I think he would go to IHOP.
My thought was IHOP as well. I think he would take his family to IHOP. Like his siblings.
Because again, you can get a lot of food for a reasonable price, and it's not trashy like Golden Corral.
With Hooters up there, who is the dad who goes to Hooters and pretends he's there to watch football and have wings? Gilbert. And then he has
Oh my god.
And then he has to punish himself later. No, I'm just kidding. Gilbert's boring and probably is at Applebee's.
The dad that goes to Hooters.
He'll never take Annette there. Hi, Kingdom. I entered to hear Hooters. Chat is saying we need a Hooters tier. We're now doing restaurants. We already did fast food.
He'll punish himself no matter what.
True. Well, we know she lives at Hooters. Clearly. Dudu would go to...
She works there.
Yeah, she works there. Dudu would go to Chili's with Dimitri because he likes a little spice and Dimitri can't sense it. I could see that. I could see that. We'll put them in Chili's. Thank you for saying what I was about to type. You're welcome, Wildcat. Where's Marianne gonna be?
I don't know. Red Lobster?
Does Marianne like seafood?
I don't think so.
Well, where
Like,
would
well,
Hilda
I
be?
don't-
Maybe she would go with Hilda somewhere.
Hilda would go to... I want to say that Hilda would also go to Hooters. But Hilda, I think, would go to, like, Applebee's or Chili's. Like, someplace with kind of a fun atmosphere, also with a bar. Because I think Marianne would go there with her, but that she wouldn't have the courage to go to a place that loud by herself.
Marianne goes to Applebee's because it's empty.
Oh!
Damn. But yes. No, not Golden Corral. Yeah, that's fair. You don't think Hilda would go to Cheesecake Factory?
Only if somebody else was paying for her.
Red Lobster was your inclination. Hilda would make the waitresses feel bad?
Oh, come here, Rue. Come here, buddy.
What do you guys think for Hilda? Hilda's stumping me. I mean, I guess she could go to Chili's. Just hang.
It's
Seems
a
like
hangout place.
Yeah.
Rue is here with me. Everyone say hi to Rue.
Hi, Rue.
Hey, Rue will do.
Chili's has a more upbeat vibe. Okay. So Hilda is going to Chili's. Hilda doesn't seem like the type to actually eat much. Yeah, she might just be drinking there. Getting drinks and hanging out with people more than eating. I'd agree with that.
Who's
Well,
next?
I think Yuritsa is going to IHOP with Mercy
Oh.
and Annette. I think they're going to go as a group.
They do have some good, like, frozen drinks that are pretty similar to sorbet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want the pancakes with strawberries.
Is Byleth going to Outback with Dad?
Yeah.
All right.
Then split them like we did before.
Okay, and then
They
sad
go to
Byleth.
Outback with Dad first, and then sad Byleth goes to Denny's.
Yeah. Can't confirm. Goes to Denny's and listens to all of Aloise's stories about Dad and then feels sad.
Oh God.
Byleth was trying to get away from these feelings, and that's why Byleth did not go to Outback, but still manages to feel sad because of Aloise. Cyril goes to either the cheapest place or to be Rhea's footrest? I don't even know which of these would be the cheapest place. Maybe Cyril goes to Olive Garden and just orders breadsticks. Or he... Denny's? Are you saying Denny's for Byleth or Denny's for Cyril?
Me? I said Denny's for Byleth.
No, I was asking Wildcat.
Oh.
Byleth? Cyril will go wherever Rhea goes and clean the table? Poor Cyril. Rhea, you're a terrible, I don't know, adoptive mom? Whatever you are to Cyril. Rhea wouldn't feed him food from Cheesecake Factory. It's too expensive. No, she wouldn't. But I guess Cyril's gonna be there. Or maybe he goes to pick up the order if they order takeout.
Ray is waiting in the car and he has to run in and get the food.
Yeah, exactly. Sothis. Where's Sothis going?
Again, I feel like Sothis could eat like a champ.
Yeah, I had a really awful thought and then decided to not say it.
I'm trying to think what your awful thought was.
She would use his discount if he works there. Rhea would use Cyril's discount. Oh, yeah. That's probably what's happening. Rhea told Cyril to go work at Cheesecake Factory so she could get discounted cheesecake.
She can use his employee discount.
Man, I just realized I put Cheesesteak Factory this whole time. Wow. Well,
Cheesesteak Factory.
Now it's correct, but now it's Cheese Khaki Factory. Close enough. Close enough. Can't believe chat didn't notice that. It's fixed now. Sothis needs to go somewhere singing and dancing because she can't eat. I don't think... Can you dance at any of these places?
I don't think so.
But do you want to know what my bad thought was?
Yes.
I was going to say maybe Sothis was murdered at a Waffle House. And that's why they're all plotting there.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was pretty
too
bad.
much? That was too much, yeah.
Too
You know,
much? No.
That's fair. I just feel like out of all of these places, Waffle House is where you'd get murdered.
Murders have happened at Waffle House.
Yeah. Shady shit goes on there, so you know.
So she would shun Waffle House.
Well, I don't think she wants to go hang out there.
Any place that serves breakfast food gives her flashbacks to her own murder.
Oh my god. Denny's to a lesser degree. So Red Lobster. I could see Sothis chilling at a Red Lobster. Also, you know, her family's there, kind of. So
Sothis just lingers there all day, just eating the biscuits.
that's all she's there for, is their biscuits. And you know what? I don't blame
To be
her
fair,
for that.
the biscuits are the only good thing at Red Lobster.
Yeah, so agreed. I think Anna is a Denny's girl.
Oh yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
food for cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see.
But
her
also,
going to Denny's.
she's just a little bit too rich to go to Golden Corral.
I think the clientele of Golden Corral would annoy her.
Yeah.
Even though it has golden in the title and she loves money, I just don't think that's where she wants to be.
I love gold. Yeah, no.
If she's a food gremlin, then Golden Corral, who Sothis?
Food gremlin.
Still remember seeing a broken table at a Denny's at 3 a.m. because an hour prior someone had been body slammed through it. Well, that's terrifying. I learned that today.
At a Denny's?
I'm here to make more horrible jokes. He's as dead as Applebee's.
Wait, who did you just put?
Adelgard's dad.
Oh my god. Well,
I'm
he is dead.
sorry.
It's just a fact.
The kid's ghost haunts Applebee's. Where's Shamir going? Maybe Outback? I feel like out of
I can
all
see
these,
Outback.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she'd go to Outback. You think the Death Knight goes to Denny's? Is that he's body slamming people? Is that what you think? I do. The Death Knight goes to Hooters because the image of that makes me laugh. Somebody needs to Photoshop the Death Knight
Yeah,
sitting
that is
in a
pretty
Hooters.
good.
Cat, can you draw the Death Knight sitting in a Hooters? Someone commission Cat to do that. Please? He's just like sitting there with some chicken wings. He has so much armor though.
me.
Well, just do like his chest up. Someone pay Cat for this. Needs to exist. Him just sitting there in full armor and some Hooters girl sitting next to him trying to flirt with him for a tip. Yes, he needs to be at the Hooters in full armor. It needs to happen. All right, so the Death Knight went to Hooters by mistake. There you go, Lacius. Claude at Red Lobster, how dare you? Claude is at Red Lobster to get intel on Seth and Flayn.
Yeah,
So he's there for a
he's not
reason.
there. He's not there eating. He's posing as a server
Yes.
so that he can spy on their conversations.
Yeah, but he is eating free biscuits in the kitchen.
We had McDonald's in the last group because we did fast food first and now we're doing restaurants.
Yep. Manifest your dreams, everyone. It happened for me. You're welcome, Lacious. Yeah, Sedith and Flayn were in McDonald's stuck in the play place when we did the fast food tier, which we did before this one. Okay, so we've made it to Gilbert. Gilbert
Oh God, don't make me
is
sort
in
him
a
again.
dumpster outside of Olive Garden, probably. Yuri, he'll be at Waffle House dressed as a waiter. I would agree with that. He's trying to figure out what's going on here. Why are Felix, Marianne, and Edelgard's dad at Applebee's? Is that because they're miserable? Well, Felix is there because he's pretty basic and doesn't want anything fancy. Marianne is there because Applebee's is dead. And Edelgard's dad is there because he is as dead as Applebee's is. So to be fair, there should be a lot of dead people at Applebee's. Constance is at Cheesecake Factory? Yes. I would agree. That logic checks out. The Applebee's hate. Listen, last time I was at Applebee's, it sucked, so.
Yeah, I was personally hurt by Applebee's.
Now, Balthus, I feel, would be going to Golden Corral because he would want to get a bunch of food really cheap.
Dude, yeah, he's just gonna get his hands on as much grub as he can find.
Yes.
And they
What
don't
about
check his
Happy?
credit rating before he eats.
If Gilbert is about self-punishment, Applebee's. You know what? That's fair. Although I still maintain he's in a dumpster outside of Applebee's. So where are we putting Happy?
I don't know. I think she would go to one of like the fun places, like maybe Chili's.
I could see that. I was also thinking IHOP Game Freak.
Oh, maybe she would. Yeah.
She'd get her coffee there.
Damn, I forgot about the coffee again.
I
Yeah,
mean,
let's
you
put
can
her in
get coffee
IHOP.
anywhere, to be fair, but
Pretty much, but it's not always good.
Gilbert and Edelgard's dad and Felix and Marianne double date at Applebee's. I want to read that fan fiction. Someone needs
Jesus
to...
Christ.
Someone... So is Edelgard's dad dead when they're on their date? Because
Ew,
that's
no.
a whole different love
No.
story. No, not his corpse. I'm talking about his ghost. I'm not talking about Gilbert being into necrophilia. I'm talking about Gilbert being into ghostophilia. I don't... Is there a word for that? Phantomophilia.
Phasmophilia?
Phasmophilia. That is the sequel to Phasmophobia, coming out this fall. That's up to the fanfic author. Yeah, if you decide to write that, please put it in the comments of this VOD. Put your fanfic. Do it. Also, we want to see the Death Knight Goes to Hooters fanfiction. And fan art. So if you make that happen. There is a name for it. Ectoplastiopia.
Okay.
Is that like loving a ghost or sleeping with a ghost?
It
You
sounds
made
like
it
a
up?
weird cardiovascular condition.
All of these do. You made it up. I mean, I would
Oh.
believe it to be true. Someone needs to look it up. It probably exists somewhere. Well, anyway, whatever the fuck is going on at Applebee's, Happy wants no part of it. So I think Applebee's is going to go hang with Ash at IHOP. I want to fund the fanfics for each of these restaurant dates. Well, you didn't even hear our story for Olive Garden. So Dorothea is Manuela's designated driver because we know Manuela's going to get obliterated at Olive Garden. Which, quite a story in itself. Manuela is also stuffing breadsticks into her purse for later and just keeps ordering more. So by the time that she's done, she's got about 20 breadsticks in her purse. She also keeps dropping them on the floor because she's obliterated and then eats them off the floor, to which Hanneman is disgusted as he observes while eating his own spaghetti quietly in the corner. So... that's what's going on at Olive Garden.
Up on shitty, overpriced wine.
Olive Garden is just quite is just a mess. Hanneman is also loudly commentating on what he sees. Oh, absolutely. It's very annoying to literally everyone in Olive Garden.
Dorothea! Please stop her from eating those breadsticks off the floor.
You know Manuela's got marinara sauce all down her front, too. You know it. Like, girl, she needs a napkin. At the same time, now, Byleth and Dad used to go to Outback together. Leonie was just there because, you know, Dad's there and she's got to follow. So they had nice trips to Outback Steakhouse, but once Dad dies, Byleth gets sad and goes to Denny's, as you do when you're sad, but then has to listen to Alois talk about not only his fake wife and daughter, but also Geralt, which just makes Byleth sad again. So unfortunately, Byleth cannot escape the sadness. Linhardt is just asleep at a table.
In this one.
Byleth does lose in this one.
No, it's just asleep.
Linhardt is absolutely asleep at a table. He's been there for hours. IHOP is the only peaceful place.
Jesus Christ, Hanneman's harassing the waitress with a crest.
Oh, no.
Miss, is that a crest I detect?
Ew. Was he doing, sniffing it out? IHOP is definitely
I don't know
poppin'.
how he knows.
But see, there's a difference between the times. So we have Edelgard and Hubert plotting around 3 a.m. Bernie is also there at 3 a.m. trying to just eat by herself, but then sees them, so then either has to hide under the table or get her food to go and leaves the IHOP. Now everybody else is kind of chilling during the day at IHOP and just having a good old time. So IHOP is definitely hopping.
It's been too long since I've been to an IHOP.
That's what you're taking away from this?
It is. I want pancakes.
Now, I've been informed by chat that Rhea is at Cheesecake Factory to increase the size of her own cheesecake, if you know what I'm saying. And Catherine is obviously there to watch. Lorenz is there because all of these other places are beneath him, and Constance for the same reason. I think Hooters is self-explanatory, except for the Death Knight who went in there by accident, but now is just there, eating wings. Rhea's cake is my overlord. Oh my gosh. I can't wait until Three Hopes comes out and just proves all of these to be true. Little did you know, Three Hopes is going to take place in an Applebee's. Nintendo hasn't released that yet, but my uncle works there, so I know.
Death Knight unironically likes the wings.
Death Knight is only there for the wings. Yes, Cornelia works at Hooters. I'm glad you got that. We didn't even have to explain that. Yeah, Cornelia works there, and then Ignatz and Sylvain are there for obvious reasons. So...
because they're perverts.
There you go.
The Death Knight's just like, these foolish carnal pleasures mean nothing to me. I desire only wings. I'm so tired. That wasn't funny. That sounded really funny in my head.
I think we're all just at that point of the night. We've already done one of these. This is the second one. We did the fast food ones before, so if you want to watch that, if you want to watch the VOD after we're done. Just eat fast food.
Ironically, like Hooters wings, you fuckers are gonna get it.
Yeah, sure, Tim. Sure, Tim.
That's right. If you know what, if we all ever meet, you know, Lacia's already has my number because I make fun of Lorenz at every chance I get. Now you've got it because I'm making fun of Hooters.
Hooters is the hill or mountain that Tim is ready to die on, I guess.
The hills.
Felix, Marianne, Gilbert, and 80's dad are the playable characters for Three Hopes. Oh, yeah. I know. You didn't expect it. But you see, we have representation for every house there. And the church. So, you know. You also like the wings at Hooters as long as Cornelia works there. Lacious, you like Cornelia? She's not even a character. She's just boobs.
But two obvious reasons. Did we miss any Ashen Wolves? I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. Took my
is
sister to
that
IHOP
everybody?
on her last birthday. We sat by a window and got to see a cop arrest a guy in the Bob Evans parking lot. Eco's laughing so hard, but you can't hear him. Discord's cutting it off.
The Discord cut it out.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow, what an eventful birthday.
Shit's going down in the Bob Evans.
It's okay, I'll videotape the drama to post on TikTok. Okay, Umbreons, Von Iyer.
Cornelia's
day one
boobs
buy,
are as
then
big as
good.
the rest of her character.
No, I think we got all the Ashen Wolves. Yeah. Because Happy is at IHOP with Ash. Constance is at the Cheesecake Factory. Yuri is undercover as a waiter, spying on all those who slither in the dark. And then Balthus is at Golden Corral because he wants a lot of food at a low, low price. Once my dad drove for 45 minutes trying to find a Bob Evans that we don't think existed.
Bob Evans is good, but it's not 45 minutes good.
No. I would say most restaurants aren't 45 minutes good, in my opinion.
And yet we've driven a lot longer than 45 minutes to get to restaurants.
I said there aren't many. There are a few. You've never heard of Bob Evans?
Bob Evans?
Really? That's interesting. I wonder where all it's located then. You Googled Hooters Boston and it says perma closed, so PAX East is out.
Down
yeah, you
on
gotta
the
make sure you have a
farm.
Hooters nearby.
Bob Evans, down on the farm. Bob Evans is a restaurant. I only know the frozen potatoes. I had a dream I was taking care of a horse with Ferdinand's bangs. Oh, I hear Kita dying upstairs. Its name was Frederick.
Frederick Von Iyer, the horse? Wow. Now Kita's channel is gonna get a strike thanks to you singing that jingle. Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'm sure I wasn't in tune enough.
Lorenz being at the Cheesecake Factory just makes me think Cheesecake Factory is a high-class Hooters. Well, Rhea's there, so...
Oh! Oh!
Just saying. You've heard of Bob Evans restaurants, but you only know the sausage you can buy at the grocery store? Interesting. Shots fired. I know, the Rhea stands are gonna hate me now. For the record, I like Rhea. I also hate her. I love to hate her. She's great.
Cyril, I'm trying to sit down in this booth, but I'm dummy thick. Again, I hear Kita dying. There she is.
Wildcat, thank you so much for the $1. And now my plan for Artemis to win is complete. Wow. The long game. Wildcat playing the long game.
Tim's just like, what the fuck? Rupert, did you come back?
You better love her. You married her. Listen, that was one time.
One time.
One time.
It was just a quick marriage. It's one
That's
time.
right. Shotgun wedding.
And I regret it.
Every day. So I guess Artemis is winning for the month of March. Though it was very close because you guys like to tie.
Oh, Christ. Here we go.
Okay, do you want to guess what Lacius said in his message? He just donated $2.
Do I want to guess?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, do I want to guess?
Yes.
I have no idea. I have no guess.
Lacius
I'm too
gave
tired.
$2 for Hooters. So Aphrodite
So it goes to Aphrodite.
is now at the lead. God damn it.
Artemis is foul.
Thank you, Lacius and Wildcat. At least
I'll
Athena...
accept the Artemis foul pun.
At least Athena had a fighting chance. Yeah, it's a whole thing, Mad Rebel. It's just a mess, really, my relationship with Rhea.
This means premarital sex, but she's also the Pope and your grandma. Yeah, it's complicated.
That's what my relationship status says on Facebook. It's complicated.
Byleth has changed their relationship status too. It's complicated.
Wildcat! Wildcat, thank you for the $3 tip. Wildcat says, fine then. $2 for Athena and $1 for Artemis. I am chaos. Why?
Yo, there's more milk going on here than the Cheesecake Factory, okay?
Wow. Just wow.
Aw, really?
Well, somebody probably threw up.
No, I thought he came over and peed on the floor, but he was just licking the floor for a little bit, so... I just looked over and saw a wet spot, okay? And he was right over there. And I was like, did you seriously just come over here, look at me, and pee on the floor and walk away? But no, it's just like he was just licking the floor. Because he's a weirdo.
The more you know. Well, this has happened now. Wildcat. Why are you guys like this?
Because they love you.
They like chaos. Glad there weren't child units in this game. Because Rhea having your child is uncomfy. Yeah, I mean, maybe she would just have an egg. She would just have a dragon. I don't know. Leibniz, thank you for the 100 bits. All right, Leibniz. What are you thinking? Athena! Can do that. Chaos isn't even up there. What are you talking about? You created chaos. You know what you did. All of you. There's so many names in Athena's jar. You're gonna be on her hat. Leibniz. Hey, Dezite Wolf, how are you doing? It's a pretty cool hat. Well, there you go. So this is what's happened while you were gone, Dezite Wolf. A lot has happened. We had some very deep, touching, emotional discussions about why Ferdinand would be in Golden Corral. I think it brought us all closer together. Well, chat, we've gone through fast food and we've gone through restaurants. I don't think there's much else we can do this evening. Also, I feel like Eco is Linhart right now. He's falling asleep at the wheel.
Falling asleep on my table.
Yeah, at Denny's.
Oh,
that's
this
left
was great,
is Hunger
though.
Games. Yeah, Umbreon sent me a Hunger Games website, so we might be doing that.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. We also did Hogwarts sorting for all the characters. So that's on YouTube. That's on my stream archive channel. So if you want to see that, feel free. Now you guys go vlog at Denny's. Yeah, you know. As you do. The quick vlog. Stream is fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I like these random streams.
Oh, this is pretty fun, though. I am hungry now, though.
Oh, well, we might be going to IHOP, everybody.
If only there was one.
Yeah. Well, we might be going somewhere. Who knows? But thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. If you stayed from either of the raid, thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a fun time. I hope it wasn't too confusing for you. You need some coffee. I think Eco does too. Thank you both for the super funny stream that provided so much fanfic fodder. I hope you guys write fanfictions from this or fan art. I want to see it. If you
Please do. Share them in the Discord.
Or Twitter. Please do. Very hyped for 3 Hopes. I really hope we get some sweet Applebee's content in 3 Hopes. Fingers crossed. So thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I will see you guys next week.